My name is Tyler Elliott-Burke. I am an actor. I live in New York City, and I was born in Canada. I had a very untraditional route. I had no experience as an actor as a child. I didn't do any plays. I never got my extracurriculars as like theater or anything like that. And then out of the blue, I was graduating from high school and I had no idea what I wanted to do. And I went to like this open house at college where they have a bunch of programs. I walked over to the professional theater table. I said, fuck it, I'll go do it. And I got in. I was accepted into this program in college, which was crazy because it was the first time I'd ever done anything like that. I took it a step further when I just kind of decided to go to New York. I got into the school, but I let them know, like in my first semester, that I couldn't continue because of money. And they told me that if I could, like keep up a certain level of professionalism and, if, just like being good in class and stuff, they would consider offering me a scholarship. And they did. So from a personal experience, when I started, I was so damn young. I just didn't give a shit. I was just like, I didn't care. I almost was, I was kind of oblivious to the true difficulty of it. Now, in retrospect, now that I'm able to look back, the stroke of luck that had to happen in order for me to have booked that show, like it makes no sense to me that like, why the hell did they cast me? It's like I won the lottery. It's like I had a winning lotto ticket because there's so many guys out there and women out there competing for these, every single role you go out for, like anything, to play the girl who says dinner's served, or, and like hundreds of people, thousands of people, if, it's nuts. Looking back, it's kind of like, if you were to ask someone else who I went to school with, they might have a better idea of how difficult it is because I've been charmed. I've had a charmed career. My first time, like, being on a union, like TV set, a union set, I could not believe my eyes. It was as if I was living in Babylon. Everything that you need, you're weighted on hand and foot. They pick you up. They drive you. They ask you every 10 minutes, are you okay? Do you need anything? You could ask for pork chops and chocolate ice cream and they will find a way to get it to you. They're like, okay, we're working on that. And they'll it's crazy. You feel like a god. And you just try to just be kind to everybody. Like, no, thank you, I'm good. When they ask you, like, for the 20th time, if you want anything, you're just like, no, I'm so good, thank you. I'll just be in my trailer, but you're treated so well. Personally, I prefer television sets. The actors have more power. When you're in a TV series, right? If you're in, like, let's say you're on every episode, you're one of the characters. You don't even have to be a main character. You're just recurring. They bring in the directors every episode, right? It's a new director. So the director kind of treats you as you're the boss. It kind of becomes a little bit, it's more the actor's medium because you have more tenure there, right? You're the one who created the character and he can only have so much say, so only so much control, because after this episode ends, he's off to the next gig and you're still on the show. So you have more say in what you do. When it's a film, that's the director's baby. He is the boss. You kind of gotta go You got to do what he says. It's his medium. So in television, actors tend to have more power. And that's one of the reasons I like it. One of my favorite things is this. Other people I know who are not actors, the amount of free time that they have is like this. Like, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 to 5, they're gone. Like, they have to do this. As an actor, I have, like, I can go, like, I got a TV show and I was in Hawaii. It was amazing. And I was shooting in Hawaii for like 10 days, 11 days, something like that. And I made a good amount of money. And then I'm back here and I have all the freedom in the world to do whatever I want to do. They're still doing the Monday to Friday, like 9 to 5. And that, to me, I couldn't do that. That's, to me, one of the biggest advantages of being an actor is like having these high concentrations of work and then huge windows of free time. The unpredictability and the instability of it. Like, I may not book this film that's shooting in Ontario. I may not get it. And then what? Nothing. Nothing. What's next? I don't know. I have to wait. I have to save my money that I make when I'm working. When I get those shows, it's great. I'll pocket it, save it for a rainy day. But what if I don't work for months and months, man? Like, that is possible. And that is scary for a lot of people. Your manager will come to your wedding. Your agents will not. Your agents they have a bottom line. It's typically money. You have to, if you're not making them money, they might not re-sign you. They might not continue their contract with you or didn't choose to represent you. Managers won't do that. It's just a much more personal relationship. And they also handle things that agents don't. Like, if you're in a position where, people are contacting you for whatever, like parties or events and stuff like that, your agents don't want to deal with that. Your agents get you auditions. They deal with your contracts. End of story. The truth is, it's like a lot of the actors who are on TV, it's like their mom's like a head agent at CAA, or their uncle is working for William Morris, or their father is a legendary director, or like there's so many. Because all of these people, they have family members, and you lose roles to these people. You lose roles to this nepotism. It exists, and I don't have any of that. And it can hurt when you see yourself losing roles to some actor who you may think is not very talented, but they're cousins with some major star or something like that. Like, that happens constantly, man. It's just the way it is.